for STRIXHAVEN coming from this world. Past that, I decided to try to wrap up my research by going a little bit further, and I even managed to track down elves, like elder-lived elves and druids, who seemed to be able to confirm some of which the documents were talking about, though at this point, it's so long ago for many races that it was no longer deemed relevant, or it's kind of faded into legend. Initially, I only planned to raise a diplomatic issue with this, mostly because I live in Eberron, and the lasting effects of the Mournland can still be felt occasionally as it leaks out or things roll out from the mists. But my findings have taken a turn for the worst lately. My domain is close to the Mournlands, and I've developed my own instruments for measuring the weave in the Mournland, and I believe it's starting to get worse. Mournland itself has kind of stayed in its own little stasis, its own little pocket, but there's been a few events recently, and they coincide with my readings of the Mournland either pushing out or leaking. And I'm being led to believe that there's a chance that the Mournland's containment may be about to fail. Kind of takes a big drag on our pipe. So at this stage, I also believe that if the Mournland wall, as she points out to the wall, if that breaks and the Mournland is free to spill out to the rest of Eberron, it's not entirely clear how bad the effects will be, but it could change nearly everything for this world. Which is what brings me back to my issue with STRIXHAVEN. The amount of diplomatic things I would have to go through in order to get this issue dealt with directly is far too many for the amount of time I think we have left. And not everyone there, I think, would even believe me, because it's only circumstantial evidence currently. Which is why my plan is to drag STRIXHAVEN back to Eberron to try to stabilize the weave, fill in that pocket that's been left open.
Quick question here. So, did Onyx talk anything about what would happen if the Fang of Bahamut got taken down, or if the pocket dimension itself were to be brought down? What would happen to the thing itself?
Pushing the DM voice here. She mentioned she wasn't actually 100% sure. It could just completely destroy Strixhaven. It could just plop them back. It could plop them very high in the air. It's such a big change. Not even someone like her would be very clear on what the effects were. That's what she said about it.
Then how do you know?
I was gonna say at the end of this, Merelda kind of scrunches up her nose and says, "That sounded like a monologue. I hate that."
Cringe.
It's a bit exhausting, really.
What? Just ask her, what would you need of us?
You're a little bit garbled there. Did you just ask what would you give us?
What would you need of us?
Need?
That's where I'm a little stumped as well. Because I'm not sure what to ask yet. But I do know this information isn't information that's publicly known. And I'm starting to believe that Onyx, if she does know about it, is either ignoring it or trying to ignore it.
We never really asked her about this, to be fair.
Let me read my notes here real quick.
Well,
I would say look into this yourselves. See if you can. Maybe you can always confirm my findings. Maybe you have a solution I don't see yet as to a resolution here. But I will say, as far as I'm concerned, if it means saving Eberron as a whole, I am willing to go down as a villain rather than risk it falling apart. This is my homeland, so I won't allow it to fall to chaos.
Hold on. So you're saying if we're not doing anything, this land will be destroyed?
That's what I believe. It could be an age of demons. It could be just about anything that could pour out of the Mournland if those walls were to fall.
Well, how do you know it will work?
I've been doing the calculations. I will be honest, I'm not 100% sure it will, but I do believe it is the best chance for the weave to be fixed.
But why
Well,
would you need our help?
Well, for one, you're people on the inside, which I could use one way or another.
well, considering
Yeah, but
we're
yeah,
both we're both from Eberron. Eberron is my homeland as well. What if it gets worse? What if we bring it down here and the pocket itself eventually explode out because it could no longer contain STRIXHAVEN? What then? Don't you think it's a
Shrugs at that.
waste to kill so much people just for the world to be destroyed itself?
To be fair, there are
avoid
some
the-
circumstances that I've written out where if Strixhaven does survive being brought back, the worst thing that may happen, a lot of infrastructure damage, some deaths, but otherwise it brings the region back to Eberron. And I think the worst lasting effects there are the country's sudden, because Strixhaven itself, it gets to act as an independent nation right now. No world has any influence over Strixhaven because it's so separate. That was one of the main reasons it was pulled aside in my mind. But if it was brought back to Eberron, suddenly you have the King of Breland to the west, all these other nations around it. That would be the worst for the best case scenario. Of course, there is a chance that dragging it back so suddenly might just destroy most of it. Well, even if it fixed the weave.
You're saying this is for the greater good?
So even if we brought it down
Like,
to the
out of
Eberron
character,
itself,
like if
Mhm.
it fell from like 300 feet,
Yep.
it would crack like a
Yep.
cookie. Like, it would just.
Destroyed.
I will say,
This is,
even though I'm quite
this is the greater good plan.
efficient as a magic user, what I see as the only fix is something that doesn't often get done to begin with. What given to where it was now is an event of itself, and you get the lasting effects of that.
have you brought it up to anyone else? To anyone else beside from us? Because I'm sure people in Eberron doesn't think of you as a villain, no?
A little smile, of course. Though being a changeling has some effects on that. Powerful sorceress has more. And some of the methods I've done to gain some of this knowledge issue. But more than anything, it's the fact that, again, Strixhaven operates independently from the rest of these worlds. Even though everyone have an issue with Strixhaven, we do have magic circle move in between, but those are operated. They be allowed to be let into Strixhaven. That is, if in Strixhaven, it's almost unreachable for most people, most kingdoms.
Well, have you considered talking to anyone within the Strixhaven about this, or do you just operate
We
alone?
tried that at first. At this point, with how I've been going about things, I've been having to do most of this by myself, besides a few colleagues. At this point, I've definitely soured any chances of doing it directly myself. But when we initially started this discussion, most of our findings, they disagreed with many of them. But those arguments never went anywhere. They just tended to go in circles. As I've said, I don't have concrete proof, just very strong theories. Even with my magical instruments, they can only provide so much data for them to look at.
What if you did have three proof?
That would probably help. I'm unsure what their
Is there any,
reaction would be to it, though.
is there any way we
I have
can
a funny feeling.
this proof?
Well, I have a funny feeling as well that one thing Strixhaven can do because of their position is they're closer to the weave, which lets them study. You've already seen an experience. Lets them study magic in a way others can't. And if there's any argument Onyx could give, it's what Strixhaven is able to do and what they can continue to do would outweigh the fate of one world. Though I take issue with that, obviously.
Well, if we're
Okay.
really gonna go with this, what's one thing that I think could minimize damage the most, especially when most of your plan came from your theory instead of hypothetical proof? Talking to both sides, I would say, might help. I understand that you are a changeling, but if you do have subordinates and people backing you up, I say there is a chance they might listen. Considering you can technically transfer the people from the magical circle, and
You also
from my
raised the upper hand.
perspective,
Unfortunately, as well, I'm not the best with people. That was always my sister's specialty.
well, do you have
My patience tends to be a little short.
any subordinates that might help you with that? Maybe
To be
your
honest-
old
Oh.
adventure group?
They're all dead at this point, unfortunately.
From my perspective,
So-
I would rather minimize the damage as much as possible.
So
And we don't know
in
what would
theory,
happen.
if this was to happen, what will happen to us? What will you do with us?
If what?
What will you
If
do with
this
us
were-
if this does happen?
If the Mornland collapses? My
If we
plan
help you,
if the Mornland is... Oh. That I haven't fully figured out yet. I'm honestly surprised you're still listening at this point. But having people on the inside always helps, especially people that are close to where I need them to be. There's a little devious look in her
I
eyes
mean,
with
to
that.
lose-
She's not saying any more to it.
leave one land alone. The other one gets destroyed.
Mm.
It's a lose-lose.
Mm. And there's other routes we still haven't explored yet. So if you think you could find destructive, I'm not entirely unreasonable to that. My only goal is to have Eberron safe. How I get to that goal, I do not care which or how.
Here's one question I have. When you went into the Mornland, what was the fog outside like? Did they repel you at all, or did you...
Oh no, you can just walk right through. It's
What about the...
more of a... What the wall is, at best, could be described as the rolling memories of the people that lived there, or events of the past. But it's just a fog. It's not an actual wall. That's why things can walk out of the Mornlands occasionally. But what I'm talking about is the wall, both the proverbial and literal wall collapsing and all of that tainted weave leaking out to the rest of Eberron. That instability is currently contained within the Mornland. But what I foresee is that spreading out to the rest of the world, or at least larger parts of it.
How long do we have?
That's the fun question. Still not sure. Could be months, could be less. But I'm keeping an eye on it. I'm only one person at the organization.
Nice.
I don't at this point. I'm not answered now. I'd be surprised if you did give one. But I want to put that to you to consider. Because I'm an option solution here.
That we
As
help.
much as it is fun to do a heist. Go on.
How will we contact?
She reaches into her dress pocket and pulls out a particularly shiny bending stone. You can
Oh.
tell just by looking at it, this is a lot stronger than a regular one. This would let you send a message to me through the
Oh
realms.
my god, this dress
Just
have
So
pocket.
don't lose it. It's quite expensive.
America, you got her number.
I can take it. I'll get it.
Can I see
No,
it?
it's mine. I'll get it.
Okay.
You can see it.
Hand it over to Crowan for
No,
now.
it's mine.
Crowing, can I see it?
Yes, you can see it. You can't get it.
Can
You
you
can see it.
do... I'm not getting it.
Can we inspect it?
Can they do an
None of it
arcana
is
check?
Crowan's inventory for now.
I'm nowhere near anyone, so like I'm not realistically part of this. Can I get it?
How many times
Oh!
do we use this thing? Not
Mm.
20.
Nat 20 insight.
Insight.
Let's
Wait,
go.
what is that? What is that insight for?
Just from the way, like, from how she, like, kind of like her behavior and when she handed the stone, when she talked about how we can't contact her and stuff.
This
Telling
is
the
zone of
truth.
truth.
Well, yeah,
I
I mean,
wa- I
Come on.
she
know.
doesn't seem
I'm
to be. She
talking
doesn't
about.
seem to be hiding anything about the stone. She doesn't seem to be hiding anything about the stone. You can use it a few times per day, though. I don't expect you to use it as just to talk to me casually,
Casual chat.
unless you want
Would
to.
you like-
I mean, I don't really talk to too many people that aren't. She shrugs again. Times
my
are
God.
strange in my
I'm
life
lagging.
right now. It's actually nice to have just general conversation.
Is that just me? Oh, for fuck's sake.
I'll be lagging for a while.
I do typically prefer to work alone, so when I say I have people, I'm talking close people. I have maybe a handful.
Wait, can you
At
say all that again? I'm
I have lots of
lagging.
contacts though. She's just saying that while she has when she says she has people, she has
You're
like
fucking kidding
maybe
me.
3 to 4 people that are working under her, but she doesn't have like an army or
Wait.
anything. She prefers to work in small numbers or alone.
Wait, can you say all that again? I fucking lagged and I did not understand
I'm
anything.
gonna type it out.
Yeah, go type it out.
Moving on.
Type it out.
Moving on. Anyone got questions?
Cutting out a
Feel
lot
free
of
to ask any
The
questions
internet
if you
is
want to double
dying.
check with my bodyguard here as
My
well.
pictures.
Everything I've said is the truth,
Can I
but
take
the
some of this
truth
food
is
to go?
perceptive to me. What was that?
Can I take some of this food to go? You know,
Feel free.
I forgot like a bag full of food.
It's too much here for just myself. Quite nice stuff. So you'd recognize this is like the stuff nobles eat, basically.
we won't be going hungry on the way back.
Dying.
Die.
I
Can you
can
say
hear
all
it.
that again? My
It's
internet
typed.
just died. Oh, okay, Jesus. That's so annoying.
Anyway.
But she
But
would
okay.
but she would like that, no? We would talk to her.
She says she don't
Doesn't
mind
seem
it.
to be against it, but she says she's also in a weird spot in her life right now.
She
You
doesn't
met
mind
me
it.
in a
Okay.
weird
Some of the
time
small
in my life.
small talk.
Well,
How
if
many
it's
times can we use
one
the stone?
thing,
Or
a few
A few
times.
times per
Three
day.
times a
3
day.
times per day.
3 times.
Would you,
per day, so it doesn't get
since
destroyed. You can just keep using it.
you're
Yeah.
no, since you're trying to convince us to join you, basically,
Convince us.
would you mind
The reward.
showing me some of your research and your findings? I would rather have that than just take your word for it, so we
More
can
proof.
maybe come up with a
Hmm.
better solution, perhaps.
Look at
And
this
if it
one.
makes you more comfortable, you could try to put a spell in it so that Cecil can only see it.
I was hoping one of you would ask, but I didn't know if any of you wanted to read over things like that. Frederick, bring those out.
Oh, perfect.
Oh, trust
Cecil's
me.
most
Frederick
definitely
opens
interested
up
in
the
that.
inside of the
It
carriage,
sucks.
which the inside is also just as fancy as the outside, and pulls
Damn.
out a folder and walks over and offers it to Cecil.
I'm gonna.
He adds, by the way, that the Frostbrand greatsword has disappeared again. It's no longer in his hands as he hands the documents over.
Thank you. I'm
You can give me
gonna.
a quick Arcana check as if you want to take
Sure.
a glance at them.
Since he's handing it to me, right? I can see the ring.
Yeah.
God of D&D, don't fucking fail me now.
He
Oh
failed.
my god! They failed me!
Imagine that. Oh,
So it was a very high check anyways, so when you're looking at this, the best way I could describe it, it's like if you know a bit of math, but someone like hands you a math question that's like leagues ahead of you, passed over, you know you could parse through it, but it will take a lot. It is a lot. It is
Should I
very
take a look at it?
complex what's being written out. Yeah, you can take a look
I
at it as well,
mean,
Plu, if Cecil's offering.
Yeah, I'm gonna start opening the
God.
folder and start reading it.
Okay, Plu, even with a 17, you can parse a bit more of it, but this is something you guys will have to take back and like take a week or two to actually pull it apart. It's very dense. Even the first page, like the first paragraph, is going
Do
to
you
take a while
mind
to
if we
get through.
bring this back to Strixhaven?
It's a copy, of course.
Alright,
Oh,
then.
good. Keep it safe.
Speaking out of character here.
Mhm.
Do you think I think we could help Merelda, but I'm pretty sure it minimizes the damage that she does in Strixhaven as well. If we
Yeah,
like
she's not
just look for
interfering.
information, because we're not exactly looking for the downfall of Strixhaven. We're just trying to find a way.
I
GM,
want
Yeah,
to make
we're
it
just trying to find a
voice
way
here.
to save Eberron.
GM voice here. You also don't really know how she plans to necessarily remove or destroy or fuck with the tooth.
Yeah, she sounds like a
But-
vigilante. We might not be able
You-
to like fuck with Onyx, but
And because
She
it's been a
sounds like
while,
she-
you also know she's stolen at least a few different things that seem to be pertinent to the tooth security at this point.
I mean, we don't necessarily need to do anything. We can just give her the information and she'll do it herself.
We just need to work around those. Okay.
No? Yeah, so we don't exactly need to be directly involved, but we could help her. We just need to gather information.
right.
I think it's
Let me pull
we
this
need to
up
find the
here.
best of both worlds here. We need to save Strixhaven and save Eberron at the same time.
Would you be? I'm talking in Cecil voice here. Well, from what I've seen so far, it's gonna take a few days to weeks for me to be able to understand all of this. But from what I've heard so far, and from everyone is my homeland. Is it possible, or would you like to make a small deal with us?
Small
Perhaps.
partnership.
Everyone's your home. What? Where are you from originally?
Breland.
What's your last name again?
Oh, no.
Caladrius.
Duly noted. What deal do you want?
Well, right now, considering you would like to help Amaron, one other thing I would like to say is I would like to minimize damage of both worlds as much as possible. So, during the time while we're still trying to understand your information, is it possible for you to pause your plan for a bit before we make a decision whether or not we would like to help you?
If we can even hope.
I don't think that's possible. Can you wait a day
Pause.
or two?
Pause. No. But
It's a month.
I could give you a time frame where I won't act yet.
Yeah, I
could
really
say
think we
that
should.
much.
Out of character. I'm speaking out of character. I really think we should help her because it minimizes deaths. Because she will kill someone.
Plan to kill like a lot of
That would work.
She
That-
will kill someone.
No, she won't.
Out of character, you recognize
already
it's-
did!
Like she has already said like
She'll
this
do
is clear.
anything.
She's already said she doesn't know what the effects of bringing Strixhaven back are, but like she also recognized she knows like it could just kill everyone if she brings Strixhaven back, but she doesn't seem to give a damn about that.
Yeah, exactly. We just need to find the information so we could help her.
This is
And
not.
if we don't get valid information, then
Not like
we just
feed her the
tell
whole
Onyx.
information.
Well, this is. What was that, Uncle?
We don't have to give them the whole information. We just
Keep
give
going
them
in
what's-
character for now. You guys can only talk so much out of character, I'm gonna say.
Well-
Although you can ask in character for a sidebar if you want. I'll just say that as the GM.
What is sidebar?
It's
Like you can say, "Hey, can we just go discuss this for a second?"
Taking a
You can
side,
ask
yeah.
that, you know.
Yeah.
Okay, can we
well-
discuss this for a bit? Yeah.
Oh,
That's really
Feel free.
Reese doing?
Because
I
I'm
have nothing
torn.
better- I have
'cause I'm-
nothing else scheduled today.
That's Reese doing.
I'm straight up torn between helping and not helping. I'm very torn.
Well,
I'm more
You
on
guys are allowed
helping.
to go aside.
Actually.
Now you can talk openly. She lets you guys go aside. She's just gonna eat, stare off in the distance, have a little chit chat with Fritz.
well,
Yeah, I
don't
really,
know
I
about
really
you
think that we
guys.
could help. I really think that we should help her, somewhat.
Somewhat.
I mean, I'm obviously opposed to it, but
Somewhat. Best of both worlds. It minimizes the damage that she does to Strixhaven.
We're getting information, but at the same time, not really
know?
helping. That's what the player saying.
I mean, I'd rather be
But
on
we
the
can
good
help.
side.
Yeah. Because she knows us now, and she knows where we are. She could literally just kill us.
I don't know about bringing Strixhaven down. However, what I can say is I can try my best to came out with a strategy or different plans on how to minimize, on how to basically try my best to, I
Minimize
guess,
damage.
block out so that more land doesn't
That's the-
spread anymore and there's
So sad.
minimized
I mean, that's
death
the
and
thing.
damage
We
to
don't have
Strixhaven.
proof. We don't have proof. So we could. So, like, that's the thing. We should just get information for her. And for us as well, to see if it's
Mainly
true.
us.
Yeah.
If it's
And then
not,
we'll give
the
whatever's not.
the worst thing that could happen is just we tell. Yeah, the worst thing is that we just tell Onyx. That's it.
I don't think
We find out the
Telegram
real
is-
truth, we just give
I'm
I'm
her
no
down
all
to
the
downside
real.
to
I
us
have no
helping her.
allegiances in this.
I think
I
have no
I really don't think
here.
there's a downside to us helping her.
We find out the actual proof.
What did
I
America
really
say?
don't have any issues helping her.
America, what did
Yeah,
you
we
say?
just need to
America,
prove
what did
it.
you say?
I think we should ask Onyx if she knows anything about Strixhaven's effect on whatever the fuck this nation is called.
Well, yeah, I'm
And just
definitely
like
gonna do
trigger
like
that.
hard
hell.
with insight.
If we ask her, she'll become suspicious.
I'm not gonna
Yeah.
ask her.
She will
You
go-
know
she
what
will
I can
become very
ask?
suspicious. We're not gonna
You
ask
know
her.
who we can ask? The dragon inside of Onyx place.
True.
Could, but she might.
She's been
yeah,
here for the
she might
longest time.
She's the
Wheel
one who
on
knows
us.
the longest. If anything, we could also ask the dragon ghost.
We have to do like a performance or something to like make it seem
I
like
think
it's
we-
just a school thing. Like it's a
Just-
project. So that she
I think it's
doesn't
safer
go
to just
squealing
go to
off
the
She
into
ghost
knows
dragon.
everything about this.
Yeah, I really,
She thinks she knows.
I really
everything
think
about the
that it's
project.
safer to go to the ghost dragon. Yeah, I
Telemina?
think it's safer to go to the ghost dragon instead of just going
Well,
to Onyx's
well,
quarters.
we
Because she
can
could listen to us.
we can try to talk to the ghost dragon first. We don't know if he knows a lot or anything about this. However, the person that
That's
I think
true.
would know and would be willing to tell us the most is the dragon that is next to Onyx.
Yeah.
Oh, that
Onyx
Well,
Onyx
might be
can't
keeping
know about this,
information.
or else she'll know. Onyx can't know about what we're doing.
I mean, we're not really dealing anything though.
We are asking questions. We're trying to come up with the
Mhm.
best
Yeah, but she
outcome.
doesn't. She doesn't know that.
Don't
She
think
I'm pretty
us-
sure she thinks that we're helping and betraying Strixhaven.
I'm from
I think that's what she'll
Eberron.
believe.
If anything,
But
I
she
could
could just
talk
use
about
her ability to know if we're lying or not.
She does got them truth eyes.
I'm
Yeah,
from listen, I am
Yeah,
from
yeah, there's
Eberron. I'm
eyes.
trying to save my homeland. That could be my problem.
I mean, I sort of should save it.
Question is,
You
how would
guys
you know?
don't talk to her.
She will. You can't. She will find out. If we do talk to her, she will find out we've been conspiring with Merelda.
Yep.
Well,
This
not
is
really
not
conspiring, but, like,
conspiring.
talk-
This is
to her.
talking.
Like she would know we're not actually.
It's still a
talking,
big. It's
so
still a
we'll
big.
make it.
It's still a big risk talking to Onyx about this.
I'm not
Mhm.
talking to Onyx. I'm
I
talking to
trust
the
my
dragon.
goddess.
It's still in.
Yeah, I
You
get
it's still-
always do.
That's
still
great,
in-
honey.
her quarters. The information will still be there. Or we could do this. You talk to the dragon, and America can distract Onyx by being weird.
What?
You know what I mean?
That also works.
Called out.
That's supposed to be. I'm just
Well-
saying.
Okay, then,
my
but I-
Oh,
friends,
nothing,
man.
nothing. Just you
Well,
and
I-
your charm.
thing. Drop some
You
charisma
and your
bombs.
charm. You and your charm. Yeah, you have your charisma. You can distract her. It's fine. So that's a solid plan, I believe. So
Knowing
Perception.
America,
I think we should help her.
knowing America and Onyx not being able to lie in front of Onyx, he's just gonna spill anything in his head out.
What am I?
Well, we'll see, won't we? But first, when we do
Worst
help
thing is
Merelda, the
that
first
I
thing we
say
need to
we
do
met
is just
some
gather
weird
proof.
lady
Just
talking
gather
about
information
weird
proof.
shit.
Whether or
I'm
not we
not
tell
gonna
her is a
accept.
different thing.
Well, first of all, yeah, I'm not gonna
Yeah,
accept
we just need to
the
find
offer
proof.
completely. I'm
That's our
gonna do
main
more
objective.
research.
Reese and Cecil, you notice that Merelda stops talking mid-sentence and her head kind of shoots towards the direction of that city you guys came from. And her brow seems to furrow a little bit. She's looking towards Vatharond.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. Alexis, yeah.
Hmm. That's awkward. I believe Vatharon may be under attack right now.
I think it's time to
That's
I
awkward,
just-
she said.
I'm still under the zone of truth, so I didn't do this.
Fair enough. That's.
But I just felt one
I
of
mean,
the magic
I'd say how
circles
about-
get snapped, which is not normal.
Okay.
Do we help? Are we heroes, or are we going to just go back to Strixhaven?
Just go back to Strixhaven.
She looks to the rest of
let's
you.
go
Do
back to school.
you want? If you want to get back to Strixhaven, I could. At this point, I could. You would either need to walk. Yeah, you would need to walk to or get to Rote, which is a ways
Not
off.
a problem. I call upon my elk.
We're bringing out
Showing
animal
off
friends.
the
so-
elk. Class.
Wait. Quick question. Where is the attack again?
Why do you say it like that?
It's in the town we entered.
You like
Vatharon.
mark where it is.
It's
So- oh, yeah,
it's
it's
the city you
just-
just came from.
okay.
Yeah.
Back the way we came, yeah.
I
What-
call upon my elk
what
and my.
Attack.
Yeah, I just call upon my elk.
This is a hunch because I just felt the magic circle get severed. But if you wanted to help or go there, I was going to offer to teleport you that far. Suppose I could do that, but
I mean, are we heroes?
Nah. Let's
No,
not
let's
do that.
go
We're not
back to
heroes.
school.
We're
Fuck these
students.
guys.
What?
Yeah, we're
We're not
students.
heroes.
Capable people.
Yeah,
are
We're not,
Seriously?
we're not heroes. We're students.
Seriously?
We're students.
Ah,
We're students.
Yeah, we're
It's
not
not
heroes.
We're
none
just
of our
students.
Students.
It's none of our business.
Honestly?
We're not.
it's
Honestly,
gonna
it's
We're
be
not
our
heroes. We're
business
heroes to
soon.
the school, but we're not
Cecil
heroes.
is, I want to note,
We're
Cecil
we're
literally
heroes
just saying
in
that this is
Strixhaven.
like
We're heroes in Strixhaven. Anywhere else in the world, we're nobody.
I will just note, Snow, Cecil literally was just been saying like he's from here. He's from Breland. He just said that stuff.
No, it doesn't matter.
I know. Mm.
We're off the
I
clock.
guess.
This is someone else's
Oh,
designation.
Still it's school time. We can't be dying before school.
Bran,
Can
Uh,
Merelda detect what kind
Bran
of threat
shrugs
it
his
is?
shoulder a bit, or the bodyguard shrugs his shoulder and says, "They do have gods. I'm sure they'll be fine. If not, it'll toughen them up a bit."
Wait, gods or guards? 'Cause that's a different thing.
Gods.
Gods.
Oh.
Gods?
He does have a
Gods.
bit of an accent.
Because he sees that I'm a paladin.
He said guards. He said guards. I have
Well,
the ear for it
before-
now.
Well, before we go, I'm gonna say the deal we made earlier, Marauder, I accept it.
I'll give you 3 months. I don't plan.
Wow,
I do
that's
not
a long
promise to pause my plans, but I won't act on them past that or before that.
Well, rather not have you not kill anyone during the time.
Okay, don't need to be sassy. Okay, it's a deal.
I did not realize that was part of the deal. Is that part of the deal?
What are they?
Well, rather not.
That you would pause.
It's not just not dealing with
That you
stress.
wouldn't kill anybody.
No. I said I wouldn't act on it. I never said I would pause my plans, and that also didn't. Okay, do you not want me to kill anyone in those 3 months either? In Strixhaven?
Mainly strict.
That's
Rather not,
not in
yes.
Strixhaven. Yeah.
In
Not in
Strixhaven.
Strixhaven. Anywhere else,
I love how
you-
she
you-
specifies.
you-
Just- Yeah.
Mainly strict.
This is my first time working under contracts. All right.
Fuck all the people
Offers out
outside
her
of
hand to
Strixhaven.
Cecil.
Fuck Brilliant.
I'm gonna. Yep, shake her hand.
Fuck all the people outside of
Handshake.
Strixhaven.
Oh,
Yeah, fuck 'em.
shut.
Oh my god.
All right. Well,
No one's
I am
guess you have to be headed down to Rote now.
a soldier. I am not a hero.
Oh,
I
and
got
before we
soldiers
go-
Are we seriously gonna go to-
soldier.
Some advice, if you. Well, actually, no, Cecil, you would know this. If you guys make it down to how the fuck do I say that? Starl. I'm just gonna say Starl over there. Then you could take the lightning rail, which is kind of the
Mhm.
magical train down to Rote.
Okay.
Lightning rail.
Can I call upon my elk? Where's my elk?
It's
Oh,
still grazing
Oh. Alright.
nearby.
Oh. Where you
Alright.
left him.
Does she
Well,
see the
the-
elk? I get my elk. Give me
Mhm.
my elk.
If you ever meet anyone named Ernest, I would be happy to know. Ernest.
Okay. Do you have a last name, description, anything at all? Anything else?
Tonight.
But if
Where
Just a name.
where was my house again? Which land is it? I don't remember.
you were
the-
from Breland
I know, like
originally,
Breland,
and I
but like,
believe
where is the king again?
you would
I
have been
forgot.
in Sharn. Would have been Sharn. Would have been Sharn.
Ooh,
Mhm.
Up here somewhere. No one
we're fancy.
So
That's like
The Mecca City.
Yeah.
could come up with the last name real quick. I guess one second.
feel free.
No, make the DM do it again.
I've met
That
a
was
few
fun.
farmers named Ernest. I don't know if
Not
that
a
would help.
farmer,
Figures.
knight noble in Chan.
Hmm. Put out some feelers. Might be a fun
He's
little
noble.
side
He's
hobby.
fancy.
Fuck. Let me get his surname.
He looks like something you would wear or something something Cecil
Um,
would wear.
Ernest Raven Gloom.
Mm.
Raven
Oh, my Ernest
Gloom.
dying again. Fuck's sakes.
Might look into. I can look into that, or at least keep my ears open.
Thank you.
That's Raven's Law.
But anyways, so I'll keep this sending stone close to me in case we get any information in regards to Eberron.
Looking forward to it. Hope you can find something. I'd really
Hope
like
we
to get
can
back
too.
to just doing scholar
Oh,
things rather
fuck,
than
I
dealing
said
with
his
this,
name
but
wrong.
it's always something.
I made my own lore and I said his name wrong. It's Ernish. Fucking
Ernish.
Ernish. ERNESS. Fucking
Shesh.
English.
He's not
problem-
an Ern, but he's Ernish.
ESH.
SH. Fucking English,
SH.
goddammit. Ernish. Leave me alone.
What, Hamish?
Ernish.
SH.
I will fucking kick you both. Don't test me, bitch.
Don't bully.
English is more.
Okay. Anyways,
First
so we got a
language,
plan.
fuck you
We got our
guys.
objective. We made a deal with Merelda. We're good. Now
Made
it's
our
just
deal
with the
ride on the
devil.
elk and go back home.
I
Yep.
appreciate the
We're not
wine
gonna
and
be
the free
heroes?
food.
We can be
Yeah.
heroes.
I mean, I guess
you
it's
want-
money. Do you want money?
Do you
Don't
want to be
remind
heroes?
me.
They might not even
We're
have
not
any
mercenaries.
Oh, we could get some
I
money
am.
and loot
You
from
and
there.
me
We
are
do-
mercenary.
no, we're
What do you
students.
mean?
we do.
We're
We're
this. Students and student debt
We're-
isn't cheap.
We don't do this for
Bro,
money.
man.
If we do this, they're not going to pay us.
Hey,
We're going to be
we're
random ass
literally
strangers just helping. They're not gonna pay us. We're not
Oh,
mercenaries. They won't know that. They're gonna just see we're students. They're not
Yeah,
gonna
it's
reward
probably
us.
the
No,
Lord
we're
of
from
Blades
Strixhaven.
is doing that attack. If I were to guess, it's probably the best guess I could have for it. Though I doubt he's there in person, because that would probably just be the end of Vatheron.
I would like to help if anything, so we could actually get some
That's gonna be the end of
recognition here.
Vatheron.
No, if he showed
if he
up,
shows
I
up.
don't. I don't think he would. I think they're probably just been doing that a lot lately. I've
Oh
run
my God,
into him a
America,
few times. I've run into him a few
Did he
times
seriously
doing
have
some
to be
research
heroes?
in the Moorlands, but
There's only one of us that actually
Yeah.
wanted to do it. Fine.
Oh Jesus
Oh,
Christ!
you're making me itchy. You guys are making me itchy. You guys gonna go? We're gonna save them.
It's not close to your hometown. It's fine.
Well, we
Well,
should do
I
a
would
vote.
rather go save
Who
them.
wants to save the town?
Pretty out of there.
Okay, well, if
We should do a
if
vote. Who
Cecil's
wants to
feeling
save the
very
town?
strongly, I'll.
If
I
Cecil
mean,
really
honestly,
wants to calm
if
down.
Cecil's like stirred up about this, then
how
yeah, I'll
about
go along.
this? I can offer some assistance of Fritz as well if I bring you there. If it makes you feel a little bit safer about going in or less work.
Fair.
If it's less work, then might as well. Okay, let's go.
Alright, let's go.
Okay. So all of you will have to be willing as I cast this spell, otherwise you'll be left behind.
I am
Mm,
willing.
Yep.
Yes.
The body
Reluctantly
is
willing.
Then she
Cecil is
The
begins
mind
to
is not,
cast
but the body is
teleport,
willing.
which you guys are mages, so you recognize teleport is a 7th level spell.
No.
If anyone's
Yeah.
keeping track of slots.
Yeah.
Make my way so
Just-
slots.
So she brings you guys out in like a flash of magic. Her magic, by the way, as some people have noted before, there's lots of clock-like elements to it, lots of gears, time hands, all that
Let's
type
do
of
some
stuff.
modifiers.
It's golden as well.
Cool.
Yeah, it's kind of an artificer mixed with a sorcerer's magic, I think. Wait, let me look at the
Clockwork?
subclass here. You could pick up on
Clockwork
it. Yeah.
sorcerer?
Yeah, like you can tell she's more than likely a clockwork sorcerer of some sort.
Oh,
Okay.
that's
Oh
cool.
man, I didn't
So
want to
she-
be
He
You're
casts
off.
the spell,
I just wanted to go to bed.
bringing you to the top of a hill overlooking one of the gates of Vatharond. Her stuff comes with her as well. You're a little disoriented, but you can see down below there's
There's animals also coming along.
people at the front gate. There are Warforged currently fighting a bunch of guards. There's a few bodies strewn about, and there's some smoke coming from the inside of the village. Let me just set up the scene here.
Oh, it's Warford.
My
Um,
animals going
besides-
with me, right? Yeah, they can't exactly be that far
No,
away from me.
no, unfortunately, no. There is a limit on how much you could teleport, and there's a lot of you.
Wow.
I'm sorry.
Wait, isn't there information
up
where
the
the
scene here.
animals teleport to me? Are they not?
No, it's
Hold on.
when she teleports, she has a limited amount of people she can teleport at
My
once.
horse.
Just gonna set
No, like
up
I'm talking
this-
about I'm talking about my animals. Like the animals.
Yeah,
just
but they
go
won't
to me.
teleport with you. They're separate beings.
Oh my.
Did they just go to
Well,
you?
I'm just gonna have to wait for them then. They're gonna be on their way here
Yeah.
when we're dead.
They're just
They're gonna be
walking.
confused. What else am I
They're gonna
missing here?
they know where I am.
Yeah, but they won't make it
Put
to us because
Crow
of the
and-
how long it took us.
Probably
They're
gonna make
on
it.
their
They're probably gonna
way.
make it to us
The
when we're like
misery.
when we're
They'll
done
make it
fighting.
halfway
so
and then
we just
they
ride
Okay,
don't.
I'll load up the map here.
That's true.
So besides the Warforged fighting at the gate, there's also a massive 25-foot tall Warforged Titan
Oh shit.
that's currently smashing at the wall, and Fritz, for his part, the second he sees that, he's gone. Like, he's immediately charging that
With a
thing.
smile.
Oh, really?
With
Like,
a
no
smile on
hesitation,
his face.
he's fighting it. He looks he looks happy as fuck to be fighting that thing. Let me just activate the scene now.
We get to fight.
You gotta fight things I
What's
can't
his
use.
name
he's-
again? Frit?
He's off.
F-R-I-T?
Fritz. Yeah.
Okay,
Let me just
F-R-I-T,
add
He's
some
off.
light to
I
this
guess.
fucking scene.
I
Oh,
really
new crow
like
and
that, man.
token.
Let me just maybe just fucking
I don't have a
prep these
new crow and
tokens.
token yet.
no token.
Well,
I
he made
just-
you one.
I made you one. I was
I
ahead
don't
of the
have a new
game.
crow. Oh,
Big boy.
thank you.
Okay, so everyone can roll for initiative.
Sweet.
I roll for all these guys.
Oh, nice eye.
Can you roll for me?
Ba-ba-ba.
Yes.
It's like round 4.
Not bad, not bad.
21.
I feel
And
so-
I still
I
have
feel
my
so
armor of
useless.
Agathis up from after when she freaked me out.
do.
Fix your internet.
Okay.
Son of a...
And
9.
America will have some temp HP as well because of the life stuff.
False life, yeah.
Figure.
Does anyone have
Well,
8 or anything they want to drop before we get into battle? I guess we're in
Well,
battle
I
now,
think
but
we're
we're
in
all
battle.
grouped up
Yeah.
if you get.
I'll begin the combat round. So, Fritz for his part, also he's just going to be off there beating on the giant that thing.
Okay, fair enough.
Fair enough.
We're
That frost
scrolling.
brand is
Oh,
pretty
right.
cool. It'd be a shame if he died and I had to steal it.
It's a shame if I can raise it
Oh
from the
my
dead.
lord, this is so irritating. My internet is so bad.
Octo, be your go.
My go. My god.
Let me get out Migi as well.
What spells
Yeah,
can I use?
there's no way I'm gonna be able to do this fight. There's no way I'm gonna be able to do this fight properly with the internet that I have right now.
What spells do
I can
Yeah.
semi-control you, don't worry about
We'll
it.
give you pretty good descriptions of where you are and where everything else is, and then we can send a picture.
No, like, because
every
my
time
internet is
it's
so shit
updated.
and I can't hear anything. And
You're on the front right now.
No, that sucks. I'm sorry, buddy.
But Blue can do what you want to do.
I will.
So many spells.
Yeah, let me look at the
Wizard
spells
problems.
once.
Hello?
Hello?
Oh,
Hello.
Hello?
Hello.
that can't
I'm
use that.
designing the logo
Can't
for
use
my
that.
band, by the way. We'll
Oh,
get t-shirts.
Oh.
Yeah.
So Warforged, they can be feared. They're humanoids. The only thing you would know, they're resistant to poison.
okay, can you just
Ooh, okay.
like make me as much as possible, just
not your
make me
go yet.
close to people so I can just intercept.
Yep.
Yeah, okay, so you're gonna bunch up with us then. That's what you said.
Oh my
Well,
God.
just summon my skeleton.
Ah!
Not my skeleton, my fucking
Someone's
scarecrow.
skeleton?
Scarecrow.
Scarecrow. Okay, let me get the.
Scarecrow.
Scarecrow.
Yeah, there's a scarecrow. Look at him. Oh, he has his own little token if you hover over him. Look at that. Nice.
Wow.
Ah!
Look at you.
You gotta see, guys. He's a scary little guy.
He's a spooky little dude.
Spooky little guy.
Just walk speed.
Oh. Yeah, let me. It's an action to summon that thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So you have a bonus action, I think was a bonus action to command him, so you can
Yeah,
command the
command.
scarecrow to do something and attack now.
He doesn't have enough range. It's not
Gonna have him
just-
go help with the big titan.
Fucking.
Actually, maybe I will put these guys on the turn order so you can see what Fritz does. Maybe that's actually good information for you. Sorry, my bad.
What the name?
Okay.
Yep, that's my turn.
Oh my god, I
Okay,
got a
let's see,
name I
okay.
can write down.
He said it. He
Straight up
introduced
can't do
himself. He
anything.
gave his full name.
I know, but I don't know how to spell it. Fuck you.
Yeah.
Frederick's-
Okay. So anything else for you, Blue?
Yeah, can you just
No, that's
control?
it.
You just control me, Bunzo.
Okay.
Play the way you play it.
And yes,
In the
let me
wind, like
just
you.
do Fritz turns quickly as he brings out the brand.
Yeah,
Boss
straight.
brand
Just
greatsword.
play as me. I literally cannot look and see the stream.
Oh, I have to pilot this.
My
Okay,
internet
give
is
me
so bad.
a minute. Give me a moment here.
Oopsie. That's
I'm so
fine.
sorry.
You can screenshot his spell page and
Ooh.
send it to him.
No, I
So
won't be
he
able to
can-
see where I am or who I'm with, so I can't like move.
We can tell you.
Seen the accident. I stepped on a button.
I mean, unless you guys want to wait for me to come back after I disconnect again. I think it's I think the run will go smoothly because there's no important dialogue here. Because I literally cannot see what I'm about to do or what I'm gonna do, so it's useless.
Okay. So he does
just-
27 with his first swing against this thing, which takes a big chunk out of its metal. The sound of tearing brings it down to that. It was already a little bit. It was only a little bit beat up before he started swinging at it. That's one attack. He has a second attack. I'll just do that quickly. I think that's also enough to get through. Yep, it is. The thing is heavily
guy
armored,
was
but he is still
itching
managing
to
to cleave
fight.
through it.
Yeah, shit.
Oh yeah, no, he's super happy right now. He's living
I'm
a
glad
good life.
we didn't fuck with him because yeah, he came into this like, oh, okay, time to just do my thing. Here I go killing again. Like
What is his little
Cool.
thing, man?
Scarecrow is stuck in the wall.
I'm just. How did you get up there?
I don't know.
24. Boom. So within 2 hits, he took this thing down about half of what it was before. At least off of the HP total that was at. There's a big hole in it. And now it is the Titan's turn. We can now swing at the guy. That's fun.
hello, Luna. How are you, baby?
Hey.
One axe and one hammer fist. Not yet. I'm just doing some swinging around. Ooh, that's a big hit. Nice. Oh, I guess he was also raging. Okay, so this hits Fritz, but he doesn't seem to be too nonplussed to be hit by this giant hammer. So he resists some of the damage. And then it's going to come in again for a second swing with its big fist, which also hits. Tries to knock him down, but doesn't succeed. So Fritz took a couple of hits there, but he's still looking very, very alive and active. I actually think Fritz did a little bit more damage because of raging. Which, as he's swinging around as well, besides just Frostbrand hitting this thing, there's also little flashes of magical light that, like, go off as he impacts the creature. Which people, I would say, America and Cecil and Crowan can give me religion checks on that.
Okay.
So what checks?
Please do it for me.
The religion check, yeah, I can do it for you.
Oh my god,
Dice.
that was a nat 20.
Okay, Cecil America, you recognize while he is a barbarian, he is definitely a zealot, which is a type of barbarian that's close to a god. So those are like, that's like kind of mini smites that's going off as he's hitting this thing.
Damn.
There's a little bit more information for you. So that thing's done. Reese, your go.
Okay, what do I got in sight here? This big boy is the.
So you can see Warforged
most
fighting with
scary,
the guards
right?
down there. The Titan, for its part, looks like it's
Okay.
being manhandled by Fritz.
Can I get a free action to know who the invading forces is, just to talk to Cecil here? Because
I'm gonna say you don't
I
need
know
to
there's
roll
a
this.
fight, but
You know for a fact that the Warforged are the
The
invading forces
Warforged.
right now.
Okay.
100%.
Maybe I just lock it down on the path there then. How far can I reach? I need to be quite a bit closer. I'm gonna move to like this rock, I think. Do I have enough movement for that? Yeah, exactly enough. That'll put me in range to summon my tentacle.
Okay.
Actually, I'll do that second though, because I would like to cast Hex on this guy.
Okay.
And
go
I'll
for
keep the
it.
tentacle at 10 feet away because I have reach
Okay.
here. So that's my main action, and now my attack with the tentacle is it gets an extra d6 if it hits.
Okay.
And
Does
and
have
I
to
get
roll
to,
for a hex check?
I don't know
Okay.
if it does. I have it up here. You place a curse on a creature you can see within range until the spell ends.
Ah.
Yeah, it doesn't get any save or anything.
Nice.
It's
Okay.
concentration up to an hour.
Guess
If
the
the
tentacle do
creature,
to whip.
yeah, and then I will also, on top of that, I get to pick a skill check that it's not good at.
Mm-hmm.
And do we have anything in particular we want to do to these guys? Like, should I maybe Dex?
You could. Warforged are people.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah.
That's fair. Okay, well if we can charisma check them, that becomes a little bit different. I'm not gonna throw any charisma saves, but Warlock's got like hold or something. America, you're just kind of the Eldritch Blast and Pet, so me and go. Know what to set up, but let's just do throws as well.
Still,
And then tentacle.
Alright. 12. It has advantage because the Warforged is currently flanked by two other
lovely.
guards.
Okay, that's worse.
But that is still not enough.
Yeah.
He manages to parry with his shield.
Okay, fair enough. So that's bonus action movement. That will be me then.
Okay. Then it is. Oh, and Merelda, for her part, is currently continuing her picnic and watching.
Okay, can I get a hex on that one guy? Yeah, just so I know.
Yeah, let me mark him.
Because I gotta move it around.
I don't know if there's is there an actual hex thing for me to click on?
make some old buffs.
Marked is close enough.
Yeah, marked works.
This Warforged goes over here to back up his buddy. Quick chop chop. These guys are marked with a little insignia of the blade as well.
Okay,
So
so
that
they are
guard gets a big cut on him.
Ironheart,
looking too
Hammer,
hot.
Forge, Steel, Bolt,
They just
are
generate with
silly
that. This
Warforged
is the
names.
dude that's hexed.
Yeah.
He's just gonna try to keep fighting this one guard.
Hamar.
Not enough to hit, luckily. He's a bit distracted by suddenly trying to get whipped on the side. This guy down here. Let's go very
Wait, hold on.
quickly
I'm sorry.
here.
What's my initiative? What is it? My turn?
I think you're near the bottom. You're
Yeah.
We
My
lost.
last.
You're right. You gotta
You're all the
save
way at the
that
bottom.
one.
last. Okay.
Yeah, sorry.
Don't worry
buddy.
about it. Took
Guard.
Oh
long.
my god.
Good, so
Okay,
he'll
'cause I
move
can-
up.
Because I can like, yeah. I just need. Yeah, I just.
Reese, from
the
your
freedom of
position as
movement is
well,
supposed to Bunzo.
you can tell that the Warforged have been pushed back to this point, and like behind them there are a few other guards kind of trying to hold the line just in case anyone gets past. But there you can already see like bodies of a few dead villagers and stuff as well, which the guards are trying to protect.
Okay, but they're still at the like precipice of fending them off, right?
Yeah,
They haven't like
yeah.
entered into the city. Okay.
Well, it looks like the Warforged were likely already in the cities, and now the guards are pushing them back.
Okay, they rallied.
Yeah.
right.
America, your go.
Where is Merolda at the moment? Where is
She's
she
still
sitting?
having her picnic behind you guys.
Oh, nice.
She does not look like she's going to participate.
He doesn't need it.
That's
I'm
fine.
gonna go for the big guy.
She's clear, Nicole.
Okay. What do you want to do on him?
I want to shatter him.
Ooh. And
I'll
he has
do
a
extra on
disadvantage.
constructs, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Then
Nice. Good play.
cast Shatter at 3rd level if you can use it from your spell book here. I will do the read here. Constitution. Okay, let me
What the
just-
heck is a shatter?
It's essentially he makes something vibrate at such high frequency that if it's made of like
let me just do it.
inorganic
Twice
material or like metals or constructs or whatnot,
Okay.
they get disadvantage and they explode.
Oh my god, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, you can roll damage now, America, because that does hit. As it's a loud ringing
Nice.
suddenly comes out from this Titan, shaking its gears and
Oh.
sprockets.
Clutch move.
Boom, 25. Nice, and it actually damages the walls a little bit behind him and to the side as well, because it's just so fucking powerful. Boom! It staggers back a bit. It looks to be on its last knees.
I do my
Nice.
evil
Huge.
laugh. Yes.
Anything from Migi? Or Migi?
Yeah, where do you want Migi to go?
And
You
you're-
got 40 feet of movement. You can
I
move
love
over
that
to
evil
stab some
laugh coming
things.
from you up on a flying broom too.
I guess he goes up down
Like
to
an
the
evil
board
fucking-
this with,
You can fly to he can actually go right, like zoom fly. Migi stab.
he just jabs him.
He has advantage
Bites
because the
him.
Warforged is currently trying not to die. That is an 18, which does in fact hit. Let me just see if the Warforged resist the poison.
Warforged
does
can be
not-
poisoned.
or no.
They have
So there's
resistance.
the human.
There's 2 levels. First, I'm rolling to see if he gets poisoned. Now it's like I gotta do the calculations.
You get half.
So he takes
Wait, aren't Warforged robots?
They're people.
11 damage,
Well,
which is
they're
actually a
people.
pretty good hit from your pet there. They're people.
We have their own
Warforged-
society.
They're people?
Warforged
just
are
robots.
people, yeah. They're like robots with a soul. They're not constructs. That Titan
But they
you're
can still
fighting,
get poisoned.
that Titan you're fighting is a construct. Warforged are people.
What?
They can get
It's just
disease.
people without the skin. It's people on the
Oh,
inside.
okay. Okay.
They're like bugs,
Okay.
but with
No, I understand.
robots.
They have a soul. They have a soul. Cecil, it's your go.
Gonna wait. How far can I go? I'm guessing as far as Reese, yeah. Gonna go in the middle area here with him actually.
Does Frederick say anything when I do that? So close to him.
I thought about it. No, he does not. Doesn't seem to care too much.
You're taking
I
his
think
kill,
after
you're
the
KSing.
first 2 swings, you my guys might have even seen him look a little bit disappointed.
Oh, he was hoping the war would be stronger. Gonna cast a. I don't think I can do much about this. That
Sacred Flame on
flame.
which? The guy that's kind of getting mobbed?
Yes.
Is Sacred
Oh,
Flame a
boy.
dexterity save?
It is.
Yeah, it is.
Yes.
So he fails with the help of that hex. 2 damage.
Is it normal or is it?
Ooh. Boom, that's a big hit. He fucking staggers from that. The light crashes into him. Wow. Anything else?
I don't think you can do bonus action. Do I have bonus action?
You might have healing word at best, and you can tell some of the guards in the back are bleeding.
Which one look hurt the most?
This guy looks very, very fucked up.
I'll throw some healing in. Sure.
Well, weird.
First level.
This party, we care about NPCs.
5. Not too bad.
For now.
Not great,
That
but not too
that
bad.
gets him back up to half health.
Oh. That's sad,
Yeah.
kind of a little bit.
That's
Yeah.
Kind of sad. Wait.
Look, man.
I love that.
Guards have it rough.
Down to humans.
I was like, that's not too much. That's not a great healing. And he said
These
half
aren't
health
these
as
aren't your
well.
palace guards. These are just like they typically win through numbers more than anything else in some of their natural fortifications. They're not an average level 1 adventurer is better than most guards, for example, here. Like these guys are just like they're just making a living. They're out there doing crazy shit. They stand on a
They
wall with
managed
a
to
spear.
rally, though. Yeah.
Yeah.
So they're Chen Village. Standing up
So
on
I
the
think
wall
that
with
would be all
spears.
for you then, Cecil. It would be this guy next. Was probably just gonna cut this other poor guy down. And then I think he's actually gonna move over here to try to help out this
Shit,
guy.
this dude's flanked.
Now he gets to be flanked. Bam. Take it down to half health. Which now it's Crowan's turn.
Bro.
Which distance-wise, you might need to do a little bit of a sprinty.
Yeah, he gets 25 for
could
being a dwarf, right? He could sprint right
Yeah,
into
he
the
could
middle.
sprint. Yeah, he could sprint into like the dead middle of all the fighting, but that'll be your main action.
Javelin
Let
or
me see if you
something?
have any bonus actions though. You could also pop.
Throw that joke.
Could start a smite, because you have branding smite, right? Or thunderous smite if they take more damage to thunder. I don't know.
Hello?
Let me just read here.
Hello?
Oh, Crow, and you're back. Yeah,
It's your
Sorry,
turn.
is it my turn?
it's your go, buddy. Yeah,
Yeah.
It's my turn.
um,
Okay, Jesus Christ.
It's gonna take
I'm
a
going
full
to
sprint to
say-
get to the
You
melee.
can't move too
but,
far. though.
I'm going to
afterwards
say,
we're talking
you
about
can-
bonus.
You can cast. Okay, the Ward of Brimtoll. You can cast its ability as a bonus action. I'm gonna say.
Okay, sick. Yeah,
You got
get your
leveled up a
spirit
bit.
guardians up.
No,
So you can sprint in and because right now you can't reach anyone with a regular movement, so you kind of need
What'd
to
you
sprint to
what'd
get
you
up
say,
to
what?
anyone.
Speak
He's
to first.
struggling.
Type it. You can sprint in and activate your Ward of Brimtoll, and that would be your turn. I'm gonna type it
Yep.
out for him.
I need to sprint. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sprint with
Okay.
Bard of fucking
What's my-
Bristol.
I don't remember what my board of Brimtoll does.
It
Oh,
makes
it gives you
it's
like
spirit
minor
guardians.
spirit guardians. Yeah.
Yeah.
So the old
Okay,
dwarves in your
just-
head appear outside and hurt people.
Yeah.
Okay. Do it.
So
I've never done
Crowan
it before, so might as well.
raises the shield, charges on in, and as he charges, from the shield comes these like images of dwarves, rotten and skeletal, with their shields raised, charging alongside him, crashing into the Warforged. helping to reinforce the line.
Jesus.
The humans are a bit freaked out by it, but they'll take what they can get right now. Let's
I'm
see.
imagining like Return of the King vibes.
Yeah, it's similar to that.
Jesus.
Badass.
They're constantly chanting "Hold" in Dwarven. Oh, this guy's turn. How big is that Spirit Guardian?
Me.
Let me check.
20
20 feet. Wait, no,
yeah.
that's not. That's the wrong one. That's the wrong one. 15 feet in all directions, eh? That affects this guy, so he needs to do a little save.
Is it a dexterity save?
It's not the same one. It's not the one that's hexed, but this guy
Damn.
fails, which means he gets whacked by one of the ghostly dwarves. For a full 8 damage. So yeah, those ghosts start swinging at these Warforged. And it is back to Plu on the hill.
Yeah, me.
Yeah.
So swole.
Yeah, me.
Me. Oh, I'm not in the move too. Ah, fuck. How big is this? Oh, that's fucking big. So
Fireball where?
You're gonna blast everyone.
This is
Yeah.
oh Jesus.
Just slinging it at that Titan, eh? Okay. Well, it's not
Goodbye.
very dexterous, I'll tell you that. Okay, roll damage. It does not save, so it'll take full damage, I believe.
No fire resistance.
No fire resistance. That's enough to destroy it as it just boom, blindly breaks down into
What the
pieces, getting sent
fuck just
everywhere.
happened?
A nuke. A magical nuke. Our wizard's level 5. Congrats, Muzzle Top.
Huge fireball just crashes into that Titan.
It's glorious.
And where's the Scarecrow want to do?
glorious. I don't know. I guess I can.
How does Fritz react to this? Just a fireball in front of his face.
I feel like the guards are actually chill now because I think they read like this is like Eberron. They're like, oh my, thank God, adventurers are here. Thank Christ. Oh, they are. Oh God, ghostly gores, fucking scarecrows, tentacles, fucking
That'll
Miji.
be.
It's a menagerie down there.
Yeah. That's it.
Is it Miji or Migi? We've said
That's
it like
Moogie.
both ways.
I
Mikey,
know.
is it Miji or Migi? It's gonna bug me if I don't know. Oh, and now he's gone.
America? Mikey?
Mikey!
Hello?
What?
Is it
Oh,
Miji or Migi?
It's my turn already.
No, I was just
no,
wondering
no.
about your pet. What's its name? How do you pronounce it?
Why are you saying my name? What's happening?
Your pet.
Mikey, can
What's your
you
pet's
not
name?
hear Pawnch?
I know he's very low for me. Actually, I can barely
Oh
hear
my
him.
Close.
Jesus! Open
Sorry,
your
okay.
fucking- Oh my God.
I was just
Move
asking your
40
pet's
feet
name. Is it
here.
Miji or Migi?
Oh, it's me.
Migi. Okay, I've been saying it wrong then. I just wanted to clarify.
And he just moves right there.
What's going on?
Jesus
Sorry, buddy.
Christ,
He
Mikey.
does
Where
an.
was-
He uses an action surge because he's not done yet. And I'm not done yet. Now he's gonna start destroying some Warforged.
But wait, there's more.
I need to fucking throw that rage back on him. Where is it?
I love how Fritz feels so fucking disappointed the moment he took like the first 2 chunk of damage. He's like, oh come on, man.
I was hoping for a fight.
I was here to have fun. God damn it.
Yeah, that's.
He kinda remind me of Bro.
He wants kill. Okay, that Warforged is dead with a just sliced in half. Twirls his blade around, swings at the other one because he has multi-attack. And give me perception. Who wants to be trying to analyze his fighting style? I feel like Crowan might be the only one that can. Yeah, let me roll for Crowan because you actually use your fighting weapons a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Fighting weapon?
Okay. So besides just the little flashes of like divine energy he's using, you can tell he's very precise with his hits. Like he's swinging hard, but he's also hitting like the right points. He's very accurate when he actually manages to land a hit. Like he hits the vital spots almost every time when he does land a hit.
What did he say
Scary.
he was? Was he like a mercenary? What
Well, you
the
can
fuck
definitely
is
tell he's a
he?
barbarian and he's a fighter of some sorts.
Barbarian.
I think he introduced himself as Mage Slayer and Monster Hunter.
Yeah.
Don't slay
But two more
me,
Warforged
bro.
are dead. Now it's Reese's turn. There's
Oh,
only
shit.
3 Warforged left standing at this point.
Okay. Well, I will smack the one with an Eldritch Blast first. The one that's hexed. Did my Eldritch Blast roll
Okay.
or no? Oh.
Spiritual
Ooh,
weapon?
couple
Why is
nines.
this rolling as spiritual weapons? Is because I have it highlighted?
I think so.
Okay,
little
because
whip.
that first one didn't matter. I'm just wondering why it's not rolling token or dice for my macros.
Weird.
But yeah, the whip will be a 26 apparently.
Okay. Full damage.
Okay,
That hits.
that's
enough
7,
to.
and then that's
that
an
killed
extra
him.
D6. So yeah, that'll finish him off. I'll
That
move the
overkilled him.
hex.
Boom.
I'll move the hex to Buddy over there, and then I'll
Ooh.
move my tentacle within 10 feet here in between everyone so that it can protect. So, oh, need to get my ruler off. Okay,
Dead.
action, bonus action. I haven't moved, but I guess I don't really need to, so I'll pass.
Oh god, it's down to one more. Wait, no, there's. Oh, there's one Warforged back here who just watched 2 of his buddies get just gone. Oh, how does that work? I feel like he's gonna try to disengage, but he can only get to here. I don't know if he has anything to stop him. Wait a minute.
You gonna try and run away? Little baby?
So he tries to disengage, but Fritz still has an opportunity attack with that, which means he
Really?
has
Even with a
Sentinel.
disengage?
He has Sentinel.
Well,
AKA,
smack.
you leaving? No, the fuck you ain't.
Bonk.
So let me just.
Sentinel too good. Sentinel,
That-
Polearm Master.
That is a natural 20. Oh no.
Oh Jesus.
Okay, I don't gotta do that, but. So yeah, this guy's trying to disengage, and Fritz, like, pretty much cuts him in half twice. Top ways and half ways. Just gone. Cracks him into just a pile of ice with that frost brand.
That's sick.
Where you going,
Jesus
boy?
Christ, that's a lot of damage.
That's like fucking Odin in Final Fantasy cuts you in half and you like slide off your top half. He did that but like twice and the guy was frozen after too.
There's only one guy left,
What
Merrick.
amazing sculpture this
So you
is.
can't see him. There's one guy at the gate fighting currently. It is your turn, though. Miji can see him.
Migi.
It's way down there.
Migi, it's
Migi.
Migi.
You can just move. You move 30 feet down, you can probably see him. Actually, wait, if you're still on the broom, what's the broom's movement speed? Give me a
It was
second.
60
no?
feet, I think.
Yeah.
60.
Oh, it has a flying speed of 50 feet, so you can move 50 feet because of your broom if you're just on it. That broom is a lot stronger than I thought it was. Yo,
No.
this guy here.
It's right here.
Well, because I used the good old Eldritch Blast on it. I mean, not much else to do.
The good old Eldritch Blast. Nothing beats that.
Um, oh shit.
You have advantage because he is like absolutely surrounded on all sides. So you get to roll. Try again. Is what I'm saying. Have advantage.
Oh.
Because he is surrounded on all sides. Mm-mm-mm. 26. That hits.
Oh my fucking ears.
Eight. Boom. All right. Makes him stumble back a bit. But you can also have your little pet wing in to where the other hit.
Chomp 'em.
He's a shop or shop?
Chomp.
Chomp 'em.
He does have teeth.
Oh, he's eating.
Does not manage to get through the metal though. Cecil, be
He
your go.
Bite in.
After.
And then
Doesn't matter.
throw
I'm
one
just
deck.
sitting here, standing there, just pointing my hand at the. Is that far
Bird.
enough? Not far enough. No. Oh, stepping. Oh, fucking. 1 second, my
Wait,
thing
hold
doesn't
on. I
work.
only moved once, right?
Yeah,
Yep,
your
you're very
turn's
low on the
coming up
turn
after
order.
Cecil.
This happened very rapid fire.
Oh,
We nuked the big guy and then we killed everything.
man, I hate my movement speed. I hate my initiative,
Yeah,
I
you
mean.
little stubby boy.
I mean, I only have a
Well,
+2
also your
initiative,
movement.
so I just-
Sacred Flame. Ooh, the Sacred Flame with the Dex, Hex stuff.
Yeah, I see him.
Yep,
It's still dex.
He
so I haven't
does. He
changed it.
does get hit by it. Roll damage.
All right.
Ooh, that's a big hit. He's not looking good. Another flash of holy fire cascades across his armor. And anything else, Cecil?
Who else will hurt?
Quite these guards, these 3 guards, all look kind of evenly hurt.
I'll pass it to the closest one then.
Word. That is the one that's right beside this Warforged.
Yeah,
so he
that's
is,
why I cast it to that one.
he gets healed
Mhm.
just as he gets cut, and that definitely saved his life.
Alright, let's go.
Nice. Saving
that was-
lives out here.
Imagine getting healed, being like, I feel so much better, and then immediately getting cut across the chest.
Yeah, that sucks to be him.
Okay, well, so another one of your ghosts, like your dwarf ghosts, smashed this Warforged as well, but he's just barely standing, Crow, and it's your go, finally.
You can get a kill.
Finally.
Everyone got 2
Who
turns.
is the
Look at that.
closest Warforged? I can't tell.
There's literally only one standing, and it's the one right next to you. You have a
Oh.
Warhammer. What weapon are you using, by the way? Because you also have the Horseman's Hatchet. I forgot about that.
The +1.
Yeah, I have a Warhammer.
Yeah.
I'm using the Warhammer.
Oh, using the Warhammer instead of the
War-
hatchet.
Well,
Well,
Warhammer
this-
has a higher
The hatchet
dice,
doesn't
I
do
think.
that much damage compared to my Warhammer.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
it's
hatchet just has the
+1.
chance to bleed things, which I don't think is relevant in this.
Oh,
Okay,
okay.
Yeah, it's a
I
Warforged.
didn't know that either. Yeah.
So
Bleed
this
'em
is
dry.
the
Yeah,
hammer.
bonky.
Bleed the oil.
But it's
Bonk.
bludgeoning too, so it's pretty good.
You
Did I
Yeah,
you
hit?
don't even
with
need to
bonk
do any
damage.
smite or anything, but you hit with enough force to kill this final Warforged.
Clunk.
Boom.
Finally.
He
I
he
got the
got
last
wombo
hit in.
comboed. Boom.
got the
Okay,
last
so that
hit in,
setup
thank
with the
God.
hex worked pretty well. That was
That
just both
is-
my warlock slots, so if we short rest, I get those back.
And the sound
Same
of
with-
fighting comes to a stop here as the final Warforged drops and the smoke in the city rises up into the air. I will end the session here
Oh
for
my
now.
god.
Good one. Thanks
time is
you
it?
for the
Yay!
it's almost
Yay.
11.
Only
I
2 minutes
made
ending
it.
early. Look at that. Perfect planning.
Yeah, perfect timing.
I made it.
Would it be possible to get a short rest while we look over the injured?
I'll have to let you know in the next session. I'm just gonna end it like the second that fight ends, essentially.
All right. Well, I didn't get
Episode
hit, but I
ends
could use
as
my.
soon as the
But
fight
I
ends.
will say, with what the amount, okay, with the amount that Fritz has shown off, I'll give Crowan one last check to see if what information you guys can gather about him to kind of piece it together. But only because he's a fighter, man.
Big
You
ol'
got a
fighter, man.
22. Okay. Well, the
Let's
22,
go.
I think with the rough estimates, he's probably, I guess, yeah, 22 is high. He's level 16 in Barbarian and Fighter together.
Oh,
So
so he's a
Oh.
multi-classer.
he's not just a Barbarian, he's not
He's
just
a
a fighter.
It's a multi-classer.
Yeah, but he's at least like level 16 with the amount of abilities he's shown off.
Damn. And no wonder why he was disappointed.
Question.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. I'll just ask you after session, actually.
Because after session now, we done do.
No, I'm just gonna ask about the scheduling. Is fine. Because I know.
And yeah, if you guys had split up, by the way, this stuff would have happened, and it would have been a whole other issue.
Yeah, the rest of the party I'd like to think wouldn't just go hang out with maybe if Cecil went then maybe. But that would suck, yeah, like 2 people fighting that.
Well, more than anything, it would have been like those 2 people. They should have been back at a certain time, and then they have to do a little mini adventure to get back home
Yeah.
by themselves instead of the full party.
Yeah, I'm glad we decided against doing it in group.
I didn't realize how
I was
far
sitting
it
there
was.
being like,
it was.
man, would have
I
been.
didn't realize how far it was.
Meanwhile, I finished
Oh.
the logo for my band tees.
Yeah.
Can I receive
No,
mentorship
no.
from Fritz?
I
Seems
don't
like
think
You have to
a-
ask that next session.
I'm going to
That
ask
would
that
be
next
cool.
session. I'm going to ask him if he can teach me his skills.
So you want to
Write
be a
that down.
barbarian kid?
Yes.
Paladin.
Can you imagine
Barbarian.
Barbarian Paladin?
It'd be sick. The Zealot Paladin, works pretty well for it too.
And I don't need to wear armor, thank God.
Oh,
Yeah, he
there goes
wasn't
my
wearing any
gear.
armor.
Exactly, I don't need to wear any armor, so I won't be slow.
Bunny, would you like it to be 2 weeks or 1 week apart?
Is it always going to be on Saturdays?
Yes.
Yes,
Okay,
it
then
didn't
if
change.
we
It didn't
could
change.
do,
It's usually always
if
on
we
Saturdays.
could do, yeah, I know. I'm just
Go on.
thinking
Christmas
about my
Eve.
in-person game. I can just tell people that I need to be here. If we're gonna run week by week, then I can
Yeah.
Well,
put my
no,
in-house game out
I don't
Friday.
think
I'll
it's
say
gonna
week by
be
week for now because
Okay.
I'll say yeah next week yes because it's easy for me to plan what's gonna happen next. That's what I'll say.
Okay,
Okay.
fair enough.
It's gonna be
We can
Christmas
just adjust the
Eve.
schedule accordingly.
Yeah.
Like
I wasn't 100% sure because this session especially I need to see what you guys would do. I had a backup plan for either or, whether you stayed or went. But now that you've made a decision, I can actually plan a little bit more properly.
Okay.
Yeah.
The amount of times my internet died, it's annoying.
None of
Me
this is in the
too.
STRIXHAVEN module either. Not a fucking
Yeah.
bit of
Improvisation, baby.
Crunchy,
Excuse me.
it. Pretty sure for STRIXHAVEN, the main villain they give you is just like a frog dude that wants to fuck with the school, but just mostly for his own I really hate the school reasons.
That's lame.
And he doesn't even like give you good plot for him. It's just like you slowly piece together he's the dude causing all the issues at the school.
Oh, that's
And then
lame.
you gotta fight him as a final boss
I
fight.
can't-
But he doesn't really have many interactions with the player directly. I think for a while he's just the dude that's been fucking around for the longest for the campaign of STRIXHAVEN.
Also,
It's very
silly.
This is
like
like
Strix-
Homebrew as well.
STRIXHAVEN is good to play with people who like want to play D&D. I think more as a game rather than a story.
Yeah.
Like they don't really care about the plot as much. It would be good for that.
But we care about the plot.
That's why he has to make it.
That's why I made it.
Yeah, homebrew.
Can I just say how pissed off I fucking am with America?
Why?
What
What'd
did I
America
do?
The whole time where you were like trying to fucking flirt and making side comment, I'm just here like
wasn't flirting.
fucking,
I can eat this
trying to
food. Let me
get her
let me
not
get
to
let me
kill
get
her.
some of this food.
and my hands
Y'all
just
was
covering both
antagonizing
my
her.
head like, oh
Let me
God,
give
I
you
guess.
this
Slap that
food.
person.
America was
then
being super
I
nice.
started snarling, and I'm like, "Dear Lord, we're gonna die."
I
did
did.
Is he being
It's
start
nice?
snarling.
not
I don't like being
attack right
talked down
away.
and pawned like
That's
that.
like Merelda literally
Blood
just
pulled out a
Merelda literally
sword.
just said that. Oh, I killed Reese. It's like whatever. And America
Yeah.
was like, oh, that's fine. That's no
Yeah,
problem.
Yeah,
that's
that
fine.
one specifically.
It's fine. No problem. He died. What the?
There's no problem,
Exactly.
Sam.
Speaking of which, in general artwork, I
I'm not
finished
giving her.
my
Not trying
my
to give her a
teas.
reason to.
Ooh,
me see.
I didn't
I like it.
die. I couldn't give two shits.
No.
And next time I'm not gonna revive you. You fucking die, you bitch.
Be
Hey, I
so
was
petty.
keeping us alive. I was keeping us alive, okay?
Dead again. You know,
Do
it's
you?
really good that Lobos is undead in that band, eh?
Yeah, no, it worked out pretty good. And our drummer just wants to be undead. I don't know if she's actually a vampire. I never asked, but she has that aesthetic.
At this
Frederick
point, you would
is
know
very
she's not.
fluid.
She's not. This. I think she's like a vampire. Like she's a subrace of vampires.
Like
'Cause,
down
like vampires themselves kind of inherently have a lot of evil urges in them, or at least urges that
Mhm.
put them at odds with a lot of society.
Wait, Pawnch,
Yeah.
is your band full of dead people? Or like people who have died?
It's starting to look that way. That wasn't on purpose. Kidoris is the only one I'm pretty sure who hasn't died.
True.
Well, let's change that, shall we? And make everyone dead.
Fucked up.
Or have died already.
Kidoris, we really need you to be in on this. Okay, just hear us out. Hear us out. Everyone here, we're all dead. You know,
We all
like or
died.
re-dead
So
or undead.
the plan is, we'll kill you and then we'll bring you back to life.
Yeah, we'll bring you back. It'll be like flatliners.
And we'll be like, are you crazy?
That's fucked.
And I'm guessing it will be next week at 23rd.
Mhm.
Well, thanks for a wonderful session. Lots
Yeah.
of RP, little combat at the end. Love that.
Gave you some food for thought.
We should have asked Merelda to like line our pockets a little bit. She's clearly loaded. But
That's what I was saying. You should give us treasure for it.
Hmm.
like, I don't want to just go where the treasure is. But what have we gotten from fucking Onyx so far? Besides the promise
She gave you
of
new duds. I
magical
think she gave
artifacts.
got someone plate mail. I think she gave Crow
Yeah,
plate.
that's pretty good. Crowan's
I got
Yeah,
plate.
we need
Crowan's
duds.
been played, and we're forever thankful.
I wasn't there for that session, but I got plate mail.
Oh no, you
I
have
think
plate.
you talked
Yeah,
about it.
you're
You
huge.
mentioned it during it, and she was like, "Yeah, I could probably get you plate."
Let's go. I got me some new digs.
It's so funny that that's just like an uncommon item in Strixhaven because like it would be, you know, inherently bad for most casters. It's like, yeah,
Yeah,
I guess we
Strix-
could find you armor, weirdo. Like,
Strixhaven as a
Us
setting is weird
mages
for that,
don't use
but it
armor
does
can
try to
find
it does try to
armor.
it tries to talk up Strixhaven as like anyone can come there just to study magic in general, but that could be like how religious, how like gods give people magic or all this other stuff. It does
Yeah,
try
I
to keep it
noticed there
open
wasn't
enough
Dragon is
to
magic, right?
yeah.
Armor is magic. Armor can
It
do
is a
magic.
setting which kind of would make it hard for a fighter to be there unless they had a good in-character reason, but it does try. It does
yeah, but
try.
you could always do like fighter blade
I am
singer
I
or
am a
something.
paladin, so I do have magic,
Yeah.
Mhm.
so it makes sense. That's why I chose
It
paladin.
would be it'd be kind of cool playing a half caster though in this setting and just like role playing that you just like weren't picking up spells as quick as like full casters. Like having to do extra study groups and stuff because you're just like you know, just taking the mechanics of the game and being like, this is my character just doesn't pick these things up as quick as other characters.
He's good at whacking things.
Sorcerer.
Oh, he's great at the whack. Yeah.
Barbarian.
I honestly,
sorcerer.
when sorcerers were introduced, I was strongly opposed. I was like, we already have a charisma caster. What are you guys doing? And sounds like they're X-Men. Why do they just have powers? Like wizards are supposed to study. Like I was 100% against sorcerers, but there's been some cool sorcerer
4
builds
characters that are based on charisma.
yeah. Yeah, we
God,
are
why
very
would-
charismatic. Only I'll never
Yeah,
get
we're all
that
charismatic.
sweet,
We can
sweet-
talk the talk and walk the walk.
Yeah.
At least you guys have had a chance to actually talk with the villain too, because last time I didn't do that enough.
Yeah.
I want to give the villains a little bit more of appearance. That the last villain I gave to a group, they didn't have to really have a good setup to have them interact, and then like the personality I gave him straight up, like his personality Pawnch, I decided was like Zap Brannigan but smart.
That could be fun.
That was the vibe, but I'd rather give villains at least any characters interacting with that are important, actual some fucking interactions.
At least to make them more likable. Or hate.
More likable, or at least just more
personality.
more, rather than just a name you know that's been fucking with you.
Just a
Yeah.
flat villain, just no personality
Yeah.
whatsoever.
Curse of Strahd's good for that. Strahd just shows up, teleports behind the party a lot, and just like fucks with them throughout. Like,
Yeah. Oh. Oh yeah, for board games, Pawnch, I actually got a physical version of that Dan Maku game I talk about sometimes.
oh sick, we play some more cards.
Yeah, the only problem with Damaku is it's best with 5 people, which is a lot of people for a fucking board card game anything.
We could play a Cryptid Clash match.
I think I'm gonna wind down for the night after
Yeah.
all the DMing.
Fair enough. It's a lot of energy.
But
Well,
Yep.
reopen that.
maybe later. It doesn't like it's cool, the animation and stuff for lightning in a bottle and like how they did the cards and whatnot. But you can't really play a game of MetaZoo versus their AI because they do stuff like attack you with Gumberoo and then don't bounce anything. So they just do 0 and tap their own creature for no reason. But yeah, I think it'll be a good interface once everyone's up and going, and it looks like they kind of got enough Steam keys now that Bats is like, just ask me if you need one, and he got back to me in like maybe. Yeah.
You got updated? Yes, it did.
I must swing out
Well,
here
I'm
then.
glad no one died.
Yeah, no one died.
Thanks, Dogs.
These are good.
Yeah.
Alright, let's go.
Yeah, no.
Also,
This was a
oh,
lot more
some-
like story discussion than combat.
since everyone is here now, I'm gonna say it from now on. I'm not gonna do the thing with the general where I just put like a low reaction. I'm gonna put everything in scheduling, and all you have to do is just do like going, not going, or maybe. And what it will do is it will remind you 24 hours only, and then you can click again or not, whatever. I don't care, but just click again. I guess if you want.
Got 24 hours to tell us if
But
you're
yeah,
not going to
it
come.
will remind you. Yeah, you're not gonna come, so I can cancel it early. Good.
Okay.
Good. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, I just talked to my other D&D group and just moved over to Friday. Because they were asking Friday or Saturday anyways, and I wasn't sure if we were going to be playing each week, so.
Yeah. He did tell me earlier that he wanted this to be like a 2-week thing, but I guess he changed his mind. I guess we'll change the schedule once the school started again to
I think
2
he's
weeks
just going to
instead.
go like as many sessions as he can beat until he burns out. That's kind of his way. He'll make the push until it's finally he can't put in the time anymore, and then he'll call hiatus, which is fine.
Yeah. Well, you know,
No, I ran my Ghost of Saltmarsh game. It was just like different adventures. Is 8 different adventures, and they were separately like maybe 4 sessions each. So we would just run like
Mhm.
4 sessions in a row, like do like a month, like playing every week, and then we'd take like a month and a half hiatus, and then like do the next adventure, and it kind of worked out well that way. But I hope we don't have to take too many breaks. He's really got me gripped with the story now. Like I hated Merelda. I'm like kind of coming around now.
Mhm.
Like
Can I just say he told me like the letter about Merelda early, and that's why I told you Pawnch, like I can't snitch, but it's like a big part of the story, and I just sit here like compromise the plan, and I talk to my sister about it because she's interested in D&D and stuff. I talked to her about it, and fucking she just like, well, I don't know about you guys, but I'll fucking go. Why not? I like bad people. I like villains. But
I
her,
like
yeah,
villains.
she's at the moment she's waiting because she want to hear the drama. She want to know if anyone died.
I'll wait the day that I die.
dead.
Or get
I
or
have
get
Revivify.
or get downed. I wait that day.
But
Yeah.
that was like
I have
that,
not
yeah.
done
you
it
know?
yet.
I mean, they're not
No,
gonna down
getting
you.
down, not on purpose.
What's your wisdom? That's what they're gonna go for. They don't need to
wi-
down our tank. They need to send him against
all of my
us.
stats are high except dexterity.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Well, that's
Dexterity
good. I
is
don't want people
dexterity
taking
is
it.
my weakness.
Like I'm marking off the spells that like Merelda can cast. And if she's afraid of Onyx, I'm betting that she can cast similar stuff. We've seen her cast some pretty gnarly shit.
Or stronger stuff.
Yeah. Well,
Um,
neither of them can cast Wish, otherwise this would be over. So they
True.
gotta be like level 17-ish.
a little something on the
Or
side. He
maybe
said,
they just have it like a scroll because it's like a rare spell, isn't it?
Yeah.
a
Yeah,
little
so-
something on the side here where he said, also like doing this sometimes where I leave the group to talk out of my earshot so y'all can scheme. So time for scheming. Except fucking
Run in public.
Mikey.
Mikey.
Always.
Okay.
Always. It's fine.
Well, my
Always.
internet needs to take a break now, and I need to give my phone some
Yeah.
break too.
Probably.
So I'm
Gonna
gonna head out.
Fair
move
enough.
back
Later.
to collab.
Thanks for the game.
Bye.
So much fun. Except for the fact that
Bye.
I
Good to
did
be
not have
back.
proper internet. Yep.
Yeah.
My big
Well,
my
hopefully it's
big
better
man
next time.
muscles were aching.
It was
Dude.
good for like we didn't have much of a combat, and most of it was theater of the mind, like talking
There,
and
Yeah.
stuff.
the
so it
story.
worked out.
Yeah, I love
Yeah.
it.
Most of it was me watching
like it.
science
Okay.
stream because I
Nice.
couldn't load in.
Dude. My shit was loud. My shit was fucking tweaking.
Zo did not want to change me
I
to
was
the
like,
Moss Haven, so I
there
was just
was
stuck on the
like,
map the whole time.
yeah, yeah. every around 20, 30 minutes or so, there was this thing where it just like lag and it would just not pick up my voice and everyone would just go silent. And I'm just sitting there like,
Yeah,
when
every
it
now and
will
then
come
Buzz's
back.
voice would just cut out. I just couldn't hear what he said.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just sitting here like, fuck my life.
The amount of times that happened to me, like where my thing is moving, but I can just hear glimpses and no one can hear me.
I know.
So
I'm
annoying.
just
But anyways,
fuck.
I'm gonna head out now.
Like, bye, bye,
See you
Snow.
later.
Bye. Thanks for the game.
I'm gonna more mess
Later.
with the children.
Bye-bye. So yeah, I've cast 2 spell slots, but they're both warlock slots. So if we can just like take a quick like 30 minutes here,
Take a quick
then
rest.
I can get those back. But
Yeah.
What did I do? I
and I
tossed
think,
fireball as well, I think.
actually, oh, America dropped a shatter, so that's 1 slot.
That's very cool.
Dropped all the strong stuff for
Yeah,
no reason.
Shatter was dope. That did damage. Yeah, well, when we're in Eberron, that's like extra good because there's so many constructs, right?
Yeah.
Oh, it's gonna be so good because I can't do it.
I'm gonna make the ground wet. That's my first plan.
Just make them wet.
And then I don't know.
Just-
I'm gonna try and use this decanter of endless water to like create unstable terrain in some way. I don't know, there's like those frost fingers I have in that scroll that will freeze it and will stick people to it if we need to set up like deck saves or something, because then they won't be able to move.
Oh.
But I also wonder, like, I'm taking electromancy or whatever from
Yeah.
Prismari, electro choreography, which I wonder if I can like make the lightning go through it and like hit more people in like a wider area if I wet places down first.
Nice.
Hmm. Oh fuck! I
It's not
forgot.
actually that quick, but if I activate it in front of me, it's enough force to knock someone over. 40 gallons of water. They take a D4 bludgeoning damage and fall prone if they fail a DC 13 save. Oh, server's down.
He's gone. He
Yeah.
went to desync.
Yeah, Hex turned out to be super useful there.
Yeah. I feel like a lot of us have like either deck save or con save. Not
Yeah,
really
most
Yeah,
of
much.
the stuff's
we just gotta kind of discuss what's
Yeah.
gonna be the best
Fun and
option
wisdom,
to
yeah.
attack with before. Because like, well, if you're trying to do like a charisma save, like I need to know like banishment or something. Like that's something that you got to give me a bit of a heads up on, like when I'm doing the hex. But I will be
Yeah.
probably setting the hex every level until I hit like level 5 bard, and then I get better stuff. So something to
Fair.
think about.
I forgot. Oh, I completely forgot about this, but I just remember Plu did went with me. No, wait. You did said last month you're no longer with me, right?
Yeah, the last ones are left.
Okay. I think Snow is the only one who Snow and Bunzo is the only one who know what's going on here. I guess. Never mind then. I think you guys already picked up on it though, from the conversation I had with Morelda.
Maybe. Who knows? Could be one of the parts where I zone out.
Did I? You don't know.
You were doing some sort of argument inside, which was like, shit, I zoned.
I was during the argument with her as well. I was like thinking in my head, like, how do I reason this? Because
From a
you
game
can
to
go
lose,
both
like,
ways with it.
like zoned out.
Yeah. I was arguing because like you can go both ways with this. You can be like, oh well, what if like it dropped down and it destroys everything instead of saving everything? But if you can go both way, like, well, what if we drop it and it saved everything?
Well, the point is they really shouldn't have taken it in the first place. Like,
Yeah.
kind of savage to just rip a piece of the land away and cause it to be barren and wild and magic, you know, like that's just shitty. Like we already didn't really like the faculty all that much, like
Yeah. Well, I feel like what cuz like I think I can somehow come up with a plan or like a way for us to minimize like the damage cost. Because like I don't mind I don't mind essentially dropping it, but we have something against the staff. We don't really have anything against the people in it in a way, like the students. And I'd rather not have students dying. So yeah, that's happening.
Yeah, But at the same time, what about everything?
Yeah.
Like, if
'Cause-
that destroys Eberron, that's your home. Like, you have more of a horse
Yeah.
in this race than we do.
Yeah, that's why I'm like
Some
really
attachments are
fucking
on.
stressed about this. Well, it's also Octo homeland, no? It's also your homeland, Octo? Cool.
Yeah. The only thing I care about is my
I think
family's
it's
bodies,
our-
but that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
Because my homeland's already destroyed.
No, but like the thing is like, because like, what if you drop them down? The magic in there in Mournland's already unstable. What if you cause that unstable to essentially just fucking explode? Like that would cause like more devastating effect more than you dropping down thinking it will save, the land. Instead you're making it worse. So what you can do, I feel like the best part is probably do more research about it, come up with some kind of plan to save it, talk with Meralda, maybe with Onyx if she's needed, but
like disrupting Bahamut's Fang there is going to be a difficult task in itself. Like, even if we wanted to help Meralda get to it, it's not like she's gonna be probably absorbed in trying to move that thing. Like, it's massive. Like, Bahamut's the father of all like good aligned dragons, right? Like,
yeah.
he's eternal and gigantic. So that tooth is like probably the size of a small house.
Shit. I said time 1 second, I set the time wrong.
Oops.
You've ruined us.
It's
You've ruined us.
it's 7 a.m. I can set it back. Wait.
It's 2 a.m. in the
Let me
morning.
set the time. I know. I'm sorry. Jesus. Would be 19 to. What was it? 23. Fuck, I haven't used like a 24-hour clock in so long. That updated? It's gonna
What?
take a bit, isn't it?
Won't update server, you'll send the one. Thank you.
Right. 1 second. Let me do some victory menagerie real quick. 1 goddamn second. Fuck my life.
End my stream.